What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. And I'm pretty sure you're getting tired of this style of videos. I really should stop full on just ranting without planning the video and researching the topic, but I'm all about being consistent from now on. But the normal videos, we'll get back to that. Normal videos in the room sitting with the mic on, but yeah, we'll get back to that next week sometime. I don't want me to be specific with a date, but pretty soon you'll see that the normal content I used to record will be coming back soon. So be patient about it. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, but thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll get back to full-on advice that I'm implementing, that I haven't implemented, that I'm going to implement, and I'll keep you updated on what I'm doing. So like, okay, now I can share something that I've been doing. I bought my minoxidil. I've been using it for my hairline. I don't know if it works. I bought the 5% solution. They say it works better, so I like, fuck it, let me spend like cash on minoxidil. I bought it. I think I've been using it for a week now. Yeah, I've been using it for a week. It seems like there are some results, but who knows, for me to come to conclusions unless I use it for a month, because they said on the label, it says something like for you to see the result it has to take like 3 to 6 months, something like that. No, not months, they used weeks, 8 to 16 weeks, something like that. So it's my first week, so it's really not 8 to 16 weeks, but that bottle won't reach 16 weeks, so I will buy another one. I'm sure the one I'm having will last me for 2 more months, or 1 month, complete the whole February. I make sure it makes 2 months, so I can buy another one. Anyways, so there's really not a lot of advice I can give you. If you are somebody that likes my video, that thinks that I'm doing the right thing by making this content and everything, and you like how I do my things, you can. It's pretty easy. I'm telling you, the sooner you start, the better. Now, it's not really easy to make the videos and everything, because you have to be faced with the consequences of starting the channel, like every day putting in the work. The hardest thing is putting in the work. The easiest thing for me was to lift up the camera and start recording, and then the hardest thing for me was to start posting consistently, and also to be faced with the negative feedback that you're getting. Not necessarily like people saying like, no, the videos are not great, but the fact that your videos are going to get less views and you struggle to find subscribers. It will be hard for you to get subscribers when you are still not recognized. Like for me now, I'm having only 33 subscribers, and I started, now it has been a year now. So it has been a year, completely a year. I started last year, February. If you go on my YouTube, you'll check that the first video I made was February 20 something. So it's not just 20 something. It's been 300 something days, but let's just say a year, because I started in 2025. Now it's 2026. So it's been a year posting, not consistently really, months without being consistent. But I want to make sure that this year now I get to at least 1,000 subscribers. So that's why it's important. I'm always advising niggas to subscribe to the channel and everything. This year a lot of improvements will be made. Started going to the gym last year, stopped halfway. I didn't have enough cash to pay for the gym, but this year I'll make sure to pay for the gym, to be consistent with it. Minoxidil, every areas of improving your life. And like, I'm pretty sure for me, content is the only way I see, the only way for me forward. I don't see myself working, or I could work, but I don't see myself like long term for 10 years working a job completely fully committed. Nah, even though that's not the reality, that's like in Namibia, that's not the reality that they push on you, or it's not something that you see that somebody else makes a living from making content unless they are an artist, which is really not content, but they make music, but they also make content here and there about their music, but it's not really content. Those are the only people that we see that making cash online in Namibia, our country. So it will be really interesting to see me myself as the only influencer that is doing content full time and making money from me. I have a lot of American friends that are like, not a lot, I have some friends from overseas that are like making cash from content. These are guys that are young. Mandy, these people are young. Like the other guy I was chatting with, he was a white guy, 17 years old. He has already been on self-improvement for like 3 years. He's last year he opened, I don't know when he opened the school community, but I'm sure it was last year. He has a school community on school.com, school by Alex Hamosi. He has that one, a free community, and then he opened a premium one where people pay $50, like USD. For us now here is like 900 something or 1K, I'm pretty sure, somewhere there, or 800, somewhere there, $50 USD. Calculate that using the current market now, but last time I checked is 800, 900, somewhere there. So people are making cash. So in Namibia, like I see that people are like not really making cash from me, unless there are some, because before I started I really did a deep dive in it. I went through the Namibian content creators, YouTubers, and I saw some that were like legitimately making cash. Like there were these chicks that were making cash. There was this one chick I saw, she was making cash. Like you could see that she's not lying. Yeah, and there are some creators, there are small ones that are starting out like me. There are those that are smaller than me, like, but a few. There are those that they have a bit of more subscribers than me. But like there's this one girl I was watching, he had like 66 subscribers. I don't know about now. But then for him, I can tell that he's not a G. He's not like me. It's not about being cocky or anything, but the content he was making, he wasn't communicating properly. Like he was shy. He was like shy. I watched the video with my friend. He was a bit shy and everything. So that really shows that there's not really much competition like from other content creators in Namibia. The only competition I see is putting in the work, where Namibia is not really, it hasn't allowed monetization of payment through online platforms or making cash online. It's not like really legitimate in Namibia. It's not really something that Namibia hasn't allowed monetization through online. It hasn't allowed payment through online payment gateways. That is something that is hard. I'm sure a lot of these influencers that are big, they are big influencers in Namibia, even though I haven't heard most of them. And I was surprised when I went on Google to search them up, and they were showing me these people with 1 million subscribers. These people, I don't even remember them. Like I forgot about them, but I say these things. So they're not really a law, and yeah, that's the fact that it hasn't allowed the monetization or payment through online YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and all these other platforms. I'm sure you can make cash from me, but it won't be as high as the other person that's in another country. Like this other chick that I was talking about that was making cash from YouTube. It's not, if you was in a different country, she would make a whole lot more. So now you have to decide whether you want to stay in Namibia and make content in Namibia, but then it will be hard to make cash, or you can go in another country and then be a content creator there and get the documentation for there if you are like really serious. But I'm fuck, I will just be here, make content here. Some news came up that they are allowing content creators to make cash in Namibia pretty soon. It started like last year. I started hearing some news about it, newspapers, online on the news. Like this year, they talked about it again. So it's something that is going to be implemented soon. So the sooner you get on the trend of making content, or the sooner you start making content, the better you'll be set off. So you need to start now. I've already started last year and I'm still suffering, but this year a lot of work will be put in to making content. I will have Wi-Fi home. Believe me, we don't have it yet. That's one of the biggest struggles. Like to post consistently, you need to be online full time or so. Unless you find data, so you find the Wi-Fi somewhere. So that's the biggest struggles. The biggest struggle really is coming from a